So Puma, could they be up next? What's good YouTube, Ash Bash, back again with another episode of Ash Bash Waffles on. And first of all, this is gonna be a bit of a shorter video because I went to the gym today and my neck is twisted, like standing up is killing me right now. I had planned to record like 3 videos today, but if I even get through this one, I'll be surprised. But enough about me, let's get back to the topic. So in one of my recent waffle on videos I did, what can brands do to sort of catch up to the likes of Nike and Adidas? That got me thinking about who's sort of like in 3rd place right now. And I was kind of unsure because Nike and Adidas are just killing it, or Nike's killing it, Adidas is doing alright at the moment, but I'm thinking who's really next? Asics, people aren't really that hype about them at the moment. Saucony kind of fallen off the earth. New Balance is always there, but always got sort of a niche audience, especially in the UK with like the cooler crowd. Don't see it that much of people. Then you got the little brands like Kahoo and not called little, but Diadora. Again, not really knocking anyone's head off. Then I thought to myself, Puma or Puma, whatever they're supposed to be called, they might be the ones that are next up. I was actually looking at their sort of endorsee list recently, and they have got some super duper mega stars on the list. I didn't really sort of notice it because I always see the Rihanna Fenty stuff and I think, oh, that's cool. Girls might like that. When the slides came out, girls went crazy for them and all that. But I didn't really look at their full roster, and they've got, let me list this out for you now. Jay-Z, Selena Gomez, who's got like some of the most Instagram followers there is. There's Big Sean, there's The Weeknd, there's the F1 racer Lewis Hamilton, rapper Vic Mensa, Ray Shrimmered, Meek Mill. I think Eve is sponsored by them. The model Cara Delevingne. From the UK you got Qwertee and Conan. So they've got like a hella big cast of some big names with a lot of influence to sort of get the ball rolling and sort of get something out there. I think the only thing they're lacking at the moment is like someone, because while they're big names, I don't know if any of them have sort of got that cool factor, because that's what Kanye has. Like, even though, as I say, like in my videos recently, I don't think he dresses cool, I don't think he looks cool at all, but I do love the 350 V2s and all that. But whatever he rocks, people want to rock. Even if it's like a GR, he rocks it, it's out of here, sold out the next day. I don't think anyone on their roster sort of has that sort of feel. It's a shame that like someone like Pharrell, if he was over there at Puma, they'd be like sort of out of here. Like with the women's side, Rihanna, proper killing it. Her Fenty line is just like super out of here and all that, but the other people kind of need to step up. And I was also looking at the sort of sneakers they got out at the moment, and I'm thinking, oh, they're actually kind of slowly putting a dent in the market at the moment. So you got the Puma Thunder Spectra. I've actually seen quite a few people rocking these. I'm seeing them selling out and coming back in stock like online all the time. Proper killing it. They got the Sega times Puma collab, which is releasing in like a couple hours. So probably by the time this video comes out, that'll be out. It's a bit kiddie, to be honest. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's quite cool. And how they've actually done the collab is dope. Like they're proper added in Sonic. If you played Sonic before, the little bits of Sonic are in the sneaker, which is super dope, but they're just a little tiny bit too kiddie. Whereas some brands will do stuff and it's subtle, like if you've seen the pictures for the DBZ times Adidas collabs, it's sort of just a colorway, which is a bit lazy because you could add a bit more touches, but it's a bit more subtle and a bit more wearable. Like most people will see it and think, oh, that's a nice shoe, whereas these you'd be like, kind of looks like you're wearing like a kid's sneaker, kind of, but at least they're trying. Sega's a big little look, Sonic as well, so shout out to them for that. Other models they've got that are pretty cool is the Puma RS0 and the Evolution as well. I think it's quite a new model for them. Not too shabby, not something that I would dismiss straight away. I actually need to sort of go to shop and see these in person, see if they're actually quite dope. Then you've had Big Sean's come out of his Clydes and the Mid as well. Not really sort of a fan of that model in general. It's a bit basic for me. Definitely an old school sneaker. I think that's what I'm saying. Like, if they're going to be using these influencers and stuff, you've got to do a bit more than just chucking a name on it. At least if Rihanna stuff is a little bit different. It's not just like a standard shoe and it's like Fenty and you're like, okay, well, just a Puma, whatever, with Fenty on it. But these Big Sean ones, they're cool, but I don't see nothing about Big Sean is in that sneaker to me. Like nothing about where he's from, Detroit. I just don't see it in the shoe enough. So I don't know. They need to sort of start giving people their own models. I kind of did that with The Weeknd. He's going for sort of like a more high fashion thing, which is cool, but not for me. So I won't be rocking it. But I've seen the Instagram guy, the YouTube guy is called Devon on Deck. If you ain't checked out his channel, definitely do. His Instagram is super duper fire. Doesn't even need a shout out from me. I need a shout out from him. But he's done some reviews for the Puma times EXO, which is The Weeknd stuff. Pretty fire, looks good on him, but it's not for me. But again, cool, at least it's something different from them, sort of like a high-end sort of thing with Puma. Fire, fire, flames, and some other models like the Ignite, Limitless, and the Sugi. Again, not knocking anyone's socks off, but when I did see them in stores, I saw them on a couple posters when I was out shopping, like when they first sort of released, and I was like, that's not a bad shoe to be fair. But again, just need someone cool to rock it to kind of get it moving. I don't know who's left when it comes to sort of cool endorsers, unfortunately. I think Travis Scott is like the last of the breed of people out at the moment that can sort of move the needle. So I think for them to solidify fully the third place, they probably have got it anyways, but to proper solidify it, you need to do something to just get it moving. And I just remembered another person they've got, bloody Kylie Jenner. Like, I think the women's side, they should have that sewn up. They should just be proper killing it with that. I don't think they're killing it as much as they should be. I remember hearing about a Puma, I think it was Puma times Fenty line that came out and the prices were actually crazy. That's for the clothing, but I'm just talking sneaker wise at the moment. They need to somehow get Kylie Jenner to come out with something new. I don't know why they've not capitalized on that enough. She should have her own sneaker out right now. If Rihanna's doing it, why ain't she doing it? That's probably at the moment, looking at their roster and the people that they've got, the people that are going to move the needle the most is going to be on the ladies side of things. So they should go super duper hard with that. Bring out some new actual silhouettes for the ladies or for men or whatever, but just something specific that's not a original shoe, because people seen these names and they're a bit basic and people are like, as I said, Big Sean's one, it's just lazy. It's a nice shoe, but it's not going to make people line up for it or be like posting all day for it. Obviously wear what you like and all that. Like, I'm not saying it's got to be something hype. Hype isn't always the be all and end all. But if you want to move the needle and be like all over social media, it needs a little bit more of that. But anywho, tell me what you think. Do you think Puma has a chance of sort of taking that third spot, probably gaining a little bit on Adidas towards that second spot? I personally think they do. Looking at my collection right now, I think I've only got 2 pairs. And I've got 3 pairs. Definitely got 3 pairs. And they're super dope. All of them are collabs. I'll post pictures of them, which is the Ronify R698S. Super duper fire. Collab with Ronify and High Sonobiety. Then I've got another pair of Pumas, which is with Brooklyn We Go Hard. Super dope as well. And then I've got another Ronify, the Sakura, which is one of my favorite kicks. But anywho, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, AshBashSneakers. Every single Monday, injury or not, coming out with some videos and sneaker reviews as and when I pick something up, and I have picked something up. So you might see a video today review or tomorrow for a review, but it's coming, trust me. Anywho, I'm out. I ice my shoulder. Later, y'all.